Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
You identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, at one point there were few names more recognisable in world football than Mario Götze. He struggled since then in many ways, but I'm a believer that class is permanent, and especially with him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Dahoud.
Are we? Doan. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's tidy. Aimed in towards a mighty effort. We can get that clear. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yamal takes the shot! Good try. Outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Lewandowski. Can he finish?
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Doan. Mario Götze. Great defending, strong and determined. Gently done. Götze does really well to win the ball there. Driven forward, well-timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha goes on a charge down the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on. Doan. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. very neat. And it's Götze. Here's the whistle for half-time. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals. Eintracht Frankfurt getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Aim forwards. And here's Lewandowski. And the ball's come loose here. A chance to play it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Pedri. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Balda. Pedri. Has a look and plays it forward. Wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Clearly not happy with that. There are a few waiting for it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And the keeper beats it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Götze! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. That was beautiful, something close to genius. Eintracht Frankfurt have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mario Götze. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Lewandowski. Danger averted for now. Casado. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that's it's Pedri! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Moved on forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Changes here from both sides, in fact. punched away. So that's it, it is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.